Hey guys, good day, Shivai. So, was Bashar's October, I think it was the fall of 2016 prediction that everything is going to change, was it correct? So, from what I remember from Bashar, the original prediction was that everything is going to change this fall in 2016. And of course I made a video about this called Everything Will Change This October. Everything is going to change this October. That sort of launched my YouTube channel, went semi-viral, 50,000 views. So was it correct? Was this prediction that launched my YouTube channel correct? Well, so what Bashar said, everything will change this fall. And if it's not initially clear that everything is changing, in the future, it will be traceable back to the fall of 2016. That was the point where everything began to change. And so what occurred in the fall of 2016? Trump came into power. And one of Bashar's main predictions about the evolution of consciousness and the transition into a fourth density, fifth dimensional reality is the idea that all global socio-economic systems are going to collapse because they're not of the light. Like the political systems, the economic systems, the religious systems, less so, but they're still very dogmatic, the religious systems. All these structured systems are part of an old paradigm based on competition, survival of the fittest, greed, selfishness, power, control, manipulation. And as we're moving into a love light, unity conscious reality where we co-create and work together to create a better world, these systems will no longer serve us, such as our current democratic systems, which are heavily corrupt, the banking systems, which are heavily corrupt, and all these systems. He said, you don't need to do much about them because they will collapse naturally. They will naturally dissolve as we go through the transition of consciousness because they're not resonant, they're not compatible with the new vibration, the new frequency, because they're selfishly oriented systems generally. And from the old paradigm. And so if you look at what happened in 2016, it was really the beginning of the collapse of our current governmental systems. I mean, if you look what's going on in the US, it's just constant infighting, battling. To me, it's very clear that we're seeing the signs in the US of a governmental collapse. Like, it's just all infighting, they're all fighting with each other, and they're all going to shoot each other in the foot because they're all corrupt, and they're all just going to start giving each other away. Because once they start falling out with each other, they're going to start throwing each other under the bus. And so we're also seeing this in the UK. The UK, well, we're just in political limbo almost in the UK. Like, no one can achieve anything. They're all just arguing with each other, like between Europe and the UK, and getting nowhere. So it's very clear that the democratic system is completely broken in the UK and no longer works at all, really. So that's collapsing. Look to France and a lot of countries in Europe where they're having these yellow vest protests where everyone has just had enough of the government completely and just getting into wars with the police and the government. Craziness. So it all seems to be happening. It seems to me that Bashar's 2016 prediction that everything is going to change is correct. Have a wonderful day. Shivai.